I could not be here breathing and be comfortable if I was really as bad as they was making it. You know, and nobody could be around me. So for me to be this calm, I must have some kind of inner peace. And my inner peace is knowing that once everybody take the time to really see what type of person I am, you'd be surprised that I stuck around this long. I have to make the life that I do live as happy as I can and try to do the best with what I have. You know, live the best life I can live, be as happy as I can be. Nothing is perfect for anybody. I don't.
Boys, I swear, I think I figured it out. You know why they don't want us redneck brothers and sisters and the hood brothers and sisters getting along? You know why? Because we'd be unstoppable. I'm telling you right now, we would shut shit down.
I really want to know, why don't you want to do 10 years? What is the point of 10 years? I mean, because this is, what's the reason why y'all want to do that? Go ahead. Wow. Why you want to say, okay, I'm sure to do 5. Do 5.
Once again, come up with some facts. How much is it going to cost? Who's doing it?
Do 5.
Be a leader. Come up with some facts. Who's doing it? How much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost?
Do 5.
She debating. She like, all right, you ain't gonna do 10, do 5. Do 5. Yo, she messy as all hell tonight. Yo, she is disgusting. Oh.
This isn't let's make a deal.
It is. Do 5 years.
3 years.
Do 5. Because I think you should do 10 years, but obviously y'all see they had some. I keep trying to tell y'all, but y'all ain't listening to me. So, okay, call the roll. Call the roll. Let's go. Call the roll. Call the roll. You know, now they say 3, I'm still on the 10. So, go ahead. Call the roll.
That's exactly what you want. So, hang on, everybody. There was a motion to conduct a forensic audit investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 10 years. There was no second to that motion. Subsequently, there was a motion to conduct a forensic audit investigation on all departments, all audits dating back 3 years, I believe. And that was seconded, I believe. Is that correct?
That was,
I didn't hear the second.
I second. Okay.
So that was seconded. There's time for discussion, and then there will be a roll call vote on
Oh my God.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henyard?
Yes. Okay, moving on. Next is approval of ordinance related to establishing a whisper.
Everybody's getting audited for everything they did in 3 years. This is what they just agreed upon. Oh my God.
Okay, hold on, guys. A whistleblower protection policy for Township Cook County. Is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second? Any discussion? Okay, so just so y'all understand what the whistleblower act is, we do not trump state. State trump state. State trumps any laws that we make or govern here. So again, people put this on here for political theater. At the end of the day, you guys can go be a whistleblower right now if you want to, just blow the whistle. So with that being said, on here, making an ordinance, I just think that you are just wasting money because you're just making ordinances that already exist at the state level. So I just want to put into record the state whistleblower. So for those that want to do, blow the whistle. Please. Yeah. Here you go. Just so you know, this is the whistleblower act. For anybody that wants to blow a whistle, we don't have to actually make an ordinance. Just so you know, you can just blow the whistle. That's all you gotta do is blow the whistle. There you have it. 740 ILCS 174/15. That's the whistleblower act. There you have it. So I'm just saying, when people make laws, things of that nature, just pointless because it's already state law. All right, so it's been motion in second. Call
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
It's gonna be so good.
No. Okay, so motion fails. Again, you're gonna blow the whistle, here you go right here. Motion did not pass. I keep telling you, let me educate you. You're gonna learn from it. You're gonna learn today though. Today, you gotta have three. All right, so yeah.
I don't know why they did that anyway, because they do have whistleblower protections in the state. So I guess they want to put it in their own ordinance because she's so gross. But that's how they got all these lawsuits. God, they did this that's on the agenda is good tonight, y'all. I'm getting excited. Let's finish watch this. Oh,
A motion to direct the township attorney to send Nation Builders a cancellation/void notice. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second? The motion second. Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to start off by saying this one thing. There's a very dangerous line between collecting data and electioneering. So I know back in July, I reached out to Supervisor Henyard asking about the Nation Builder software. So with Nation Builder software, it's used often in campaigns. It's used for other things, but often in campaigns. And what I asked for was a contract agreement with Nation Builder, a comprehensive explanation of how the software functions in its current application, contact information from the representative at Nation Builder. I asked for the mission and objectives for the program, the specific roles and objective of the call center. I asked for all walk sheets utilized by the outreach team during neighborhood canvassing. I asked for call sheets from the phone bank, scripts that were employed by the phone bank, a comprehensive list of all employees within the outreach program, those working canvas in the neighborhoods, asked for hours, and I was never given that information. So I did put in a FOIA request that they sent back, saying that it was burdensome, so they didn't respond to that FOIA request. But they did send me the Nation Builder contract, which I reached out and asked, did the board, was this presented to the board? And the response was no, and then the board, well, and of course we didn't because it wasn't even presented to us. But I do want to read a part in the Nation Builder contract that was just a little concerning. It said voter contact tools, including turf cutting, precinct assignments, printable walk sheets, call sheets, household mailing lists, list exports, gamification tools, including leadership and customizable virtual points. One, I have a question for Robert. Did we purchase any voter rolls with Nation Builder? And was the outreach responsible for knocking on doors, providing them with propaganda, highlighting Supervisor Henyard? Because again, if you have an outreach department, there's no need to target voters. And what Nation Builder does is it targets voters. And again, if we're outreaching, let's knock on everybody's door. And so those are my questions that I have answered. And I think that's why this contract should be void, because it was not presented to the board. And the cost was $67,016, and I think they got a discount for signing by 9/30/2023. It was 30% discount, which brought the total to $47,233.20.
All right, any more discussion? All right, call the roll and let's move forward.
no, don't be shut. Don't, you ain't got shit to say. You ain't got nothing to say.
No. All right, next. Is there a motion where it say discussion and possible action related
She ain't got nothing to say about that.
to the creation of accountability department?
What's next?
Motion.
What is this? What is this accountability department creation? What are y'all doing? We don't have anything in our package. You didn't send it to the attorney.
The attorney.
I want to be part of that.
You guys give things to the clerk, and the clerk sends it to everybody. It's not in our package. You don't have it. So what is it?
So the accountability department is something that we feel is necessary at the township. I feel like we're lacking the accountability, and I think based on what's going on in the climate of things, I think it would be very important to have people that focuses on accountability, that's separate and independent of the supervisor's office. I have been reaching out to people at the state level to see if they can, assist us with creating that department, and even reached out to Senator Harris's community affairs manager to see if he'd be willing to do a summit and host it here at the township to be able to talk and answer questions for any resident that may have questions. But again, accountability is what's lacking, and that's our goal as trustees, to make sure that everybody has to be accountable for the things that are going on in the township. So we're in the process of implementing it. We don't have think it's important just to let the community know what direction we're going in. And so you all inform on the direction that the board is going. So we are working on implementability and ethics department.
So y'all heard her say Napoleon Harris. So there your puppies. I would pay attention to the people that's in the fact that you don't see that's actually got the puppies up here that got the strings. So it's sad because know nothing about this. And why didn't we reach out to other people related to this? So basically, we're gonna move forward. We call the roll on this, and I just think you guys should look more into other avenues. Okay.
If I may, to be clear, what's the actual motion that's been presented? Because it's unclear to me.
We're gonna create an ordinance to, this is a motion to create the accountability department.
I want to be part of it.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor?
I'm
No.
down.
All right, next.
Can I be part of it,
Discussion
please?
and possible action related to the establishment of a new salary ordinance for elected officials of Fort Township. All right.
Motion.
Second.
Slow down. All right, so there's a motion and a second. Any discussion?
He said, slow down.
Yes, so right now, there is a longevity system in place which incentivizes elected officials to stay in their seat longer. But what we're looking to do is make it more equitable and suitable where anybody can have the drive and the desire to run. And so again, we're working on creating this. It's not in place, but again, we just want to be transparent with the community. You know, we'll have that hopefully at the next board meeting in October to set that salary ordinance in place.
Okay, so
I think your motion, trustee, should be to table this matter to the next regular board meeting. Is that what your motion is?
Well, it's just discussion because we don't have it in place yet, so we just wanted the community to know, so we can table it until the next board meeting, but we are moving to create this ordinance.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
all right, so why are you guys creating another ordinance which we didn't want to play?
Shut up. Get her out of there. Get him out of there.
Okay, guys, calm down, guys. Okay, so trustee, why are we creating another ordinance when we already have one in place? That you guys repeal.
If I was there, I'd give Keith Price the look and tell him to sit his, shut his up over there trying to bully women.
Trustee?
That ordinance benefited you, and we're not trying to benefit you. We want to do what's right for the residents of Thornton Township.
Oh, they benefit me. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Here she go, lying again. Let me show you. I've always told you guys, do your research. Make sure you check and see what everybody's doing, what's going on, because people like to just say things up here that's not true. And in the news run untrue statements. I don't appreciate that. So let me give y'all some facts. Remember, this news you can use right here. So when I say, what's the date? November 28th, to be exact, of 2023. Ordinance came up as related to salaries, right?
Yep.
And when I say it passed, everybody voted for it. It's the ordinance. And she said it was just to benefit me. I told you it's just a hate fest up here. It's just hate, jealousy, and envy. That's all up here. It's just hate, jealousy, and envy. That's all it is with them against me. Because that's why they put things in place, right? So when the ordinance came up, Frank Zuccarelli, let me take it down memory lane before I get to that. Frank Zuccarelli and them had a ordinance, and I'm gonna give you the date so you can go and check it out. Ordinance that was dated April 6th of 2021 was this ordinance. And this tells you how much the supervisor makes. It tells you the assessor, the clerk, the highway commission, and the trustees. So make sure y'all follow what I'm going to tell you. First term for supervisor was at $57,000. The 8th term was $202,000. So you know, so Frank been here that long. That was his salary, right? And if you go down to the township assessor, the first term is $29,000, and then the 8th term is $101,000. the township clerk. The first term is $17,000, and the 8th term is $59,000. The highway commissioner, the first term is $17,000, and the 8th term is $59,000. And the trustees, the first term is $11,000. $11,000.
That's not a lot.
And the 8th term is $41,000. Now that's the money, so y'all know. So each year or each term it goes up. So the ordinance, because they was complaining about money here, right? Meaning the board of trustees. So we all got together. That's why they all voted for it. That's why I'm saying I got to tell you the truth. They all complained. But what the news never told you, why everybody was attacking me with the salary that I hold, which was inherited, right? I inherited Frank Zuccarelli's salary. I didn't make the numbers up. I didn't do anything. So all I did was put my same salary in the ordinance along with the board of trustees, the clerk, the commissioners, highway commissioner, and also the assessor. Up on here, I just told them to make $11,000, right? The trustees went up to $42,000. That's the part that leave out in the news when they only talk about your supervisor. So you can understand the ordinance benefited everybody, because people saying it's just for me. No, it was for everybody, right? Because they want their money to go up. So with that being said, let me tell you their salaries. Jerry Jones, his salary is $19,000.
That's it.
Highway commissioner, $30,000. Cassandra, that's the assessor, $53,000. The clerk, $17,000. Ray Evans, $11,000. Chris Gonzalez, $11,000. Tiffany, meaning me, supervisor, $202. Carmen Carlisle, $34,000. So Carmen took a appointed seat, so she had the highest. She had the highest paid salary due to Joyce Washington passing. She received her salary. Again, we inherit people's salaries, but that is the truth of how the salary ordinance go. But no one tells you that because they just point fingers.
Y'all hear what she just said? She get $202, not $202, $202,000. $202,000. Okay, that's how much she is. Not 53,000, not 17,000, not 11,000 like the trustees, but 202. And this bitch try to 202. Like we don't know what the fuck you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be a little bit more calm. Let's listen to this. She tripping.
But they don't give you all of the meat. That's why I tell y'all to read. I tell you, if you put it in there and you don't read, you will never know the truth. And this is what it is if you read the orders in its entirety. It tells you everything about everybody's salary. Okay, guys? Okay, you got to order.
I think you need to read a little more. It also says that if a new supervisor comes in, that drops considerably.
Correct, in the old orders.
Oh,
correct.
you forgot that.
So hold on, no. In the old orders, not the new one, So hold on. Get it right, Chris. Get it right. So in the old orders, just so y'all know, anybody would have ran, y'all salary would have dropped to $57,000. No matter what, anybody that would have ran against Frank Zuccarelli and say Frank would have lost, it would have dropped to $57,000. But they'll tell y'all that.
It needs to.
I already explained how we did our ordinances. It's all right here. I just wanted to give y'all some information so you can understand how the South ordinance works, how it went, give you some more facts to go with what's being said as relates to the ordinance here.
I'd like to say something else about the salary ordinance.
Hold on. Go ahead. So if you want the information, just make sure you can FOIA these ordinances. One is 23-004. And the other one is 20-R-007 is resolution. So you can FOIA these if you want information so you can understand what's going on with the salary rates. And it's shocking that now the trustees want to change the orders again just to benefit whoever's their puppet master so that you can put salaries in place that was already in place. Because like I said, their salary went from $11,000 to $42,000. And that's the part no one ever talks about because all y'all focus on is the supervisor who inherited the salary that was given to me. And I just want to make that crystal clear for those that don't understand what's going on.
So I would like to say something else about the salary ordinance. So we repealed the other one because, again, yes, we did inherit the salaries we have based on, the people that passed away. And there's a piece. But I want to say that Supervisor Henyard, the way that the other one was created was she got to keep the salary that she inherited. And everybody else who ran against her, anybody else won, they would drop to $25,000. So what we did is we made it equitable. So everybody, it doesn't matter if you run or in the Senate seat or you're running and you win, everybody gets the same salary. We made it, again, equitable because there needs to be some equity across the board.
Okay,
So
that's
what we did as a board.
Okay, and that's fine. She did it, but she didn't do it for everybody. Because no matter what, y'all stayed at 42. So stop lying. Y'all stayed at 42. It never dropped. The only person that dropped was supervisor. Your salary stayed at 42. $2,000. So tell the truth.
Also,
y'all
for the
just say
record,
things and ain't got it right.
these are salaries that go forward, meaning we don't receive this now. It takes effect.
That's
Whether
what we
they're
say.
old or people get reelected or not, or a new person comes in, they get these salaries. That's why we do it now. We're not doing it for ourselves.
Right,
It's
so
based on whoever may come in.
so
It's making it sound like it starts today or
When
something
you
like that.
guys
That's not the case.
when you guys repealed the ordinance, remember? At the state level, Thaddeus Jones, state rep, and also Napoleon Harris. They went at the state level, pushed it through appeal, so they could take the salary back anyway. So like I said, when we come to this level, all y'all doing is things for clickbait. That's it, because it wouldn't matter. It's already removed. There's nothing else you can do. You can write an ordinance all day long, but at the state level, I keep telling y'all this, we don't trump state. So whatever you put in place does not matter. So whatever the state level is that they wrote is what it will be, no matter what they say up here. And that's the part that everyone's missing.
What they wrote was saying you can't do what you wanted to do.
No, they did not write that. They wrote an ordinance, basically a law about the salary. That's what they wrote. And I decided this at the last meeting, but I guess I'll bring it back to show the residents once again. All right, enough of this. Moving on. All right, are we voting to table this? Are y'all voting to table it?
We're not, we're gonna create an ordinance.
Right. The lawyer just told you to table it to the next meeting. Just give me that advice.
Okay, you can relax and calm down and talk.
I'm not calm down, nothing. I'm just telling you what it is.
Be an adult. Be an adult. We
Like, stop, you so
messy.
messy.
Right.
What is it a motion to second? It is, call roll.
Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henyard? Supervisor Henyard?
No. Hey, stop all that. Stop that. All right, okay, guys. Okay, next on the agenda, a motion to approve the Tiffany. Okay, guys, stop. No, order, guys. Security. Okay, guys. All right, get down. All right, get down. All right.
Motion.
Is there a second? All right, then, motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Supervisor.
Sorry. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, next.
So y'all didn't hear me. Basically, if y'all did not hear me, I'm sorry. I said Boots on the Ground was telling me that Vivian and Henyard goons was actually going at it, and that is what you just saw. And I just said I want to pray for the residents because her goons are out there turned up. Miss Vivian is, even though she turned up and she say things or whatever to make people feel away, she is sick. And she's fighting for Dalton. So y'all better make sure y'all take up for her. I don't care how y'all feel about Miss Vivian. If they gonna go there and run up on Miss Vivian in her face, y'all better take up for her because that lady that's in the background, she should have been kicked out. That's what I was saying all this time. Kick her ass out. Thank you so much, Honeymoon. Thank you so much, Valerie. I was just talking.
Is there a motion to request that the supervisor appoint separate counsel within the next 90 days, of the following cases? Thrash, Jones, Lawrence, Indus. Is there a motion?
I would like to make an amended motion, just striking Jones. We got advice from the attorney earlier that we can strike that case, so we would just be A, C, and D. That,
Okay, you out of order. Please stop.
correct.
So
again, A, B, and C are the motions that we request that the supervisor take separate counsel for.
Okay, so repeat that.
A, C, and D are the ones that we are motioning for you to retain separate counsel for.
Okay, and why are you guys motioning for me to retain separate counsel?
This is your fault. It's your fault.
All right.
We just feel like it's the interest of the supervisor and his residents don't align, and if she is deemed liable for these matters, we feel that she should be responsible for it and not the township. So that's why we think you should seek separate counsel.
All right, so let me explain something to y'all. At the end of the day, I am the body, right? I am Thornton Township. I'm the head. So with that being said, I will be represented. I don't care what they say up here or have an attitude about me being represented. Any other mayor, any other supervisor are always represented. And I keep telling you guys, you cannot sit here and let people attack the township. I am the township. So for you to get up here and say, hey, for you to get up here and say that I'm not going to be represented, I'm not going to have counsel, that, lady, you out of order. Let me finish. You are out of order. So for you guys to sit here and think that I'm not going to be represented and you guys won't be represented, it's not fair. At the end of the day, legal is legal, counsel is counsel. We are in court and you gotta have legal representation. I've been saying this since day one, and I will have representation for myself in my capacity as supervisor for the township. So I'm gonna let y'all know that will happen. So,
there are individual cases, cases where you're being sued individually, and I feel like the township should have to represent you individually.
Trustee, but
I have it right here.
Let me educate you. That's why I have it right here. As it relates to me and myself, I have my own legal counsel, right? But as it relates to me and my capacity, that's where y'all get it twisted in. I am supposed to have legal counsel. I'm supposed to have legal counsel.
Not when you're the liability, you should not have legal counsel paid on the backs of the town.
The township, like y'all have legal counsel in your capacity because they're suing in my capacity as supervisor. So stop with the nonsense, guys. Please stop.
Okay, I can read this into record because I have something from the attorney. It said, with regard to Larry Lawrence versus Township, there's a case number. We would represent all defendants, Thornton Township and Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman in their individual capacity. Dwayne Thrash versus Thornton Township, we would again be representing the three same defendants. However, Henyard and Freeman are being sued in their individual and official capacity. We're not saying we're not going to allow you to have defense in your official capacity, but we don't feel like we should pay for your individual representation.
Again, and I don't disagree with that. You got Freeman on that team. So at the end of the day, I stand on what I just stated. I am a supervisor township. I will have counsel. As you can see, I'm not gonna not have counsel, not coverage because of the hate y'all have for me. So y'all can hang that up. So call the roll and let's move forward.
We're about to go to the mayor's report.
Second, Chris, what you doing?
Yeah, it's a second.
Sorry, just it. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henyard?
No to the, no. So that's your answer. So it does not pass. I keep educating you on, you still ain't getting it. At the end of the day, I do want to say this too, because I see y'all did not pull out, Jerry Jones as well, because he's getting sued, by his son, Gerald Jones. So Fort Township should not be represented, right, because it's conflict of interest. I just want to point out things that you guys are not saying, but you guys are allowed to go through because you want to vote for whatever you want to vote for. But I just want to make sure that that is.
Oh, that's another case.
All right, next on the agenda, we got supervisor report. Okay, so you guys know that I love the people and I love being amongst the people.
So look, guys, my broadcast is a little bit behind everybody else's broadcast. This is still the supervisor report going on right now as we speak. If y'all want to listen to the supervisor report, let me know. But I actually don't want to listen to the supervisor report and her fucking propaganda. I am paying attention to it right now, and all they're doing is watching a video. So what we could do is just talk for a second. I'm going to fast forward it, and I'm going to mute it to the part where we're going to catch up to the meeting, because all of this nonsense right here is literally the supervisor report.
I appreciate you guys.
Look at this.
Basically, I just
Video. Yeah. We were a little bit behind the broadcast, but as you can see, we got caught up, and she's on the supervisor report, and it's just a video. I want to thank you guys, because I was mute at that time and I was going in while she's going into this stupid supervisor report. We're caught up now with everybody. We really don't give a damn what Tiffany got to say too much, but we're going to hit some of these topics that they were talking about. Now, bingo. You see how she tried to play bingo against the people, right? Y'all gonna have bingo seniors, but you're not gonna get bingo gifts of $400 or $500. Let me ask y'all a question. Exactly. We don't want to hear it, so that's why I said we was behind anyway. So at the end of the day, we just go watch our stupid video and talk shit. I just have a question: do the seniors pay to get in on bingo? Why is it over 500 people going? And you know what I'm saying? Is it like? Because I heard that was illegal. That's gambling. That bingo stuff is gambling. So is she receiving any money as far as intake to this? Because when Gonzalez was like, we could do bingo without the prizes, she was like, you stupid. You dumb. Basically. So can somebody help me out with what's going on with bingo? Is she making the people to senior go there pay for entry? And is that why she's getting so many people to go there and using that as a political stunt as well? As a political stunt, they caught her too, y'all. Do y'all see where they caught her? They caught her because they had the national, what was it? The national builders. What is it? The national builders. And that national builders, with some things on a credit card, I was asking questions like, who is these? Who is this? So I don't know if people have been listening, but the national builders literally is an entity that focus on soliciting votes. That's what it sounds like. And they caught it. Shout out to the trustees in Thornton. They caught it and they stopped it. They gave them a discount too. They like, listen, if you get with us right now, we can get you 500,000 votes for $47,000. Okay, that's the bullshit that Tiffany you on. And literally, if y'all replay that moment, Tiffany was like, okay, next, no argument, no nothing, because that's against the law for her to use the town's money on her political agenda. Okay, all right, so. I wanted to say this, y'all. I know it ain't gonna happen, but if y'all want somebody part of the accountability board that y'all just voted on from out of town,
every election. So now, because they can't beat me, they got to do this smear campaign to convince public opinion that I'm bad for them.
So you said 2 elections. You were first elected in 2021?
No, 2013 was my first election for trustee. I was a trustee. I sat where they are. Right. That's why I know the law.
Council.
Yes.
Elected mayor 2021.
Yes.
Terms 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Plans of running for re-election?
I'm running for both my seats. And I'm going to win them.
So, and when is the election for Thornton Township?
2025.
So those elections at the same time?
They are.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. Okay, next.
A bullshit? A bullshit?
The real estate market often seems like a distant world where only an elite of experts is successful. In a time of so much uncertainty in the air and bad news, real estate investing can seem intimidating. But today, I want to tell you that if you make the right decision today, you can enter the real estate market from the back door. Bad credit record? No credit at all. Do you dread the idea of having a home loan? Do you dream of owning investment properties? You are in the right place and right time, because we have created a program which is a tax lien and deed investment online course of only 14 hours. This course is specially designed for people like you who have big dreams. You will learn at your own pace and everything from your home computer. This is your chance. Join our membership for $19.99 a year. What are you waiting for? Visit our website primetimehomebuyerBuyback.org and sign up today for course access.